G'day viewers, this is Gazza here. I'm doing some detecting in this area on a very sunny Saturday afternoon, and I've sort of been here before, but this area just through here is just loaded with trash. So today, to try and tackle this, I've put the 6-inch coil on the Equinox, and just to give you an idea of how much trash is here. It's just loaded with it. Anyhow, today I'll just get rid of the horseshoe, and you see I discriminated out quite a section of the screen, up to about 14 or 15 I think, so hopefully that'll make it a bit quieter. Just hearing the higher signals, and I might even discriminate out a bit more than that too. Anyhow, we'll see how we go, and if there's nothing good here, I'll move to another area. The last time I was here I actually got a penny from this area. I was using the 10pi5 Coiltech coil. So anyhow, we'll see how we go, and yeah, hopefully there's some good stuff here. Anyhow, out of this hole I've got a big oval shaped object, but it's got little holes in the other side. I just wondered if it might have been part of an old brooch or something like that. And here's part of a big old brass buckle. I think it's been snapped off halfway. Oh well, no wonder it gave me such a good signal. Okay, here's something that looks a bit interesting. Unfortunately broken. There's part of it there. It's a yeah, part of something. Looks interesting. I don't know what that would have been from. Yeah, it's not in the best condition though. Oh well, let's carry on. Lots of these little brass bits and pieces here which give you a great signal, and the hope that it might be a coin until you dig it. Oh well, we'll just persevere on for a while, see how we go here. I get the feeling there's a lot more relics than coins in this area. For example, here's an old brass handle of something. Yeah, very good. Here's another one of those very thin looking buckles. Someone's told me it might be a scarf slide. So that one's got a bit of decoration on it too. Ah, and here's a good big relic. Yeah, I wonder what that's from. Looks like a lever of some sort. Here's another interesting relic. It's a brass plaque or something. It's got 1 and 150 on it. So not sure what that would have been from. As you can see, the amount of rubbish in the ground here. Bits of glass and china. And out of this hole I've got one of these old perfume bottles, I think. Yeah. Down the bottom of a deep hole in rock hard soil. Out popped this. It looks like it might be the wheel of a toy. I'd say that's what it was. It's quite solid and heavy. And this looks like the back cover off a pocket watch. Yeah, not a very good one though. It's not silver, that's for sure. Almost looks as though it's been in the fire. Yeah, I haven't found any coins here in this area. It's just lots and lots of rubbish. Ground's as hard as a rock. So I might go back to Ute, put the big coil on, and move into a different area. Perhaps just over there where I found a few coins in previous times. Well, I've just come from the Ute. I've changed coils. I've got the standard coil on now, and I'm just heading off again, and And guess what? I got a great signal and I've got my first coin for the day, and it's a sixpence by the looks of it. $19.45 is it? I've moved into an open paddock now that I've done some of it before, found a few coins in the past, and I'm just starting along here, and I've just got a 1 cent coin. Oh well, second coin for the day though. Let's carry on. I just got a very sweet signal out of this hole, and I think we may have a coin here, but I'm not getting too excited because I think it's only an old 2 cent coin. Okay, it looks as though I finally got another coin, and it's a $1 coin. I actually found 3 $1 coins in here last time I had a go at this paddock. Geez, the ground's hard. A lot of these signals are really deep. But anyhow, this one was worth digging because here is a penny. Probably just a rue penny, is it? I can't tell. Don't know. Anyhow, it looks like could be George's 6th, is it? Looks like Seated Britannia. Perhaps it's an English one. Very good. Oh well, the afternoon's getting on and it's very close to time that I shouldn't be here anymore. I better leave. But anyhow, I think I'm going to finish off the day on a real high. Because look at this. I see. That tricked me. Yeah, screw cap. Alright. Just about at the ute now. It's time to go home, and I've got a good signal here. But it's just an old 2 cent coin. Alright, let's get going. Okay, on to a closer look at what I found today. And first up, here's today's rubbish. And next to the rubbish pile, here's what some would call today's relics. And here's a big round chunk of lead. And turning it over, now what does that remind you of? I reckon this was moulded in a bicycle bell. I'm not sure what it would have been used for, but it sure would make a good paperweight. Here's this little wheel I found. It's very solid and heavy. The only thing I can think of is that it was probably part of an old toy. Here's a couple of decorated handles. Now onto this item. I did actually find out what it was. It's an old cow tag, and it probably predates 1900. They must be quite a collectible because I've actually had an offer to buy this one already. But considering it's the only one I've ever found, I might just hang on to it for now. This item is quite fragile, and the top corner of it's actually broken off. Perhaps I did that when I was dug it out, I don't know. And if you turn it over, it's sort of got a spring arrangement on the back. So what that was for, or what it actually is, I'm not really sure. But delving into the deep dark depths of my memory banks, I reckon I've seen something like this in the past years ago. So I'm sure someone out there knows what it is, so just tell me in the comments below if you do. Okay, on to a couple more items from today. This first item looks as though it may have been a buckle. When you look across the back you can see the centrepiece would have broken off. It's a very thin section though, so I'm not really sure about that. I've found quite a number of these here. And this item here with all the little holes around it, first of all I thought it might be a brooch of some sort, but it doesn't really look like it. So it's a bit of a mystery item really, that one. Okay, this is today's biggest relic. It's this lever type of arrangement thing. I actually gave it a bit of a wash, and there's actually something stamped on it. it says Stewart Gas Saver Los Angeles. In Australia, gas is, well, gas, but in America, gas is gasoline, what we would call petrol or fuel. Anyhow, I typed this into Google and this is what I came up with. So here's an advert for the Stewart Gas Saver or auxiliary air device. From what I can work out, this lever was attached to the steering column and that would control a cable which went to some device that was near the carburetor or on the carburetor, which was supposed to save fuel when engaged. This advert is dated June 1911, and reading the glowing testimony by Mr. Charles Littlehale, this device seemed to work really well. Due to the rising cost of fuel these days, perhaps something like this needs to be reintroduced, although somehow I don't think it'd work on modern vehicles. Well, coins are a bit scarce today, but this is the best of it. A lovely shiny 1945 sixpence, which of course I found right near the ute. And from a deep hole in rock hard ground, here's the penny I found today. It's actually an English penny and it's dated 1913, I think. This side threw me off a bit. First of all, I thought it was George VI, because on our Aussie coins, George V wears a crown, but on the English ones, he's taken it off. Well, I suppose the coins are a bit lean today. Apart from the 2 pre-decimals, only got $1 coin and a few 1 and 2 cent coins. But I did find a few interesting relics today, so that sort of made up for it. Anyhow, I probably won't be going back there until we've had a few inches of rain to soften the soil up, because it's rock hard at the moment, really hard digging. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all again next time.